are surprised to learn that historians estimate nearly 1 in 4 cowboys in the American West were black. Why do you think this history isn't more widely known?
Well, it's historically been left out of the textbooks and learning experiences. So most people are just not aware. There's, systematic racism, and that's why it wasn't included in the history books or the lessons. And I think that's why they're fascinated by it. Quite honestly, when we're out on the horses, the adults are more fascinated than the children are. The children are fascinated by the horses. The adults are just fascinated because they'd never been taught or told or seen it. And so when you see people of color on horses, it's just intriguing to them.
Yeah.
And when they see us in tandem with other ethnicities, it's like we're not just a black family. Our family, our ranch is diverse. And so it's wonderful for people to see Pacific Islander, Native American, African American, Mexican, Latino descent, white cowboys, and cowgirls. We're one big family. Color does not matter when we're out there.
That was one of the things, and Irene, switching right back to you, is that one of the things that was fascinating to me is that there is a city in Mexico that celebrates Juneteenth also. They were part of the Trail of Tears, the trek to Oklahoma into Mexico. So it is widely celebrated also in Mexico, Juneteenth. So
how did the black cowboys and cowgirls contribute to the West, to the American West?
Seeking freedom, the gold rush, opportunity, better lifestyle. It was more liberal here. And when the gold rush took place, it wasn't about culture. You had white Americans, Asian Americans, African Americans working together, working side by side because they had the same goal in mind. They wanted to change their lives and change their destinies and create generational wealth. And so those are Sacramento, Elk Grove. There are landowners that they own hundreds of acres of land. And there wasn't a division based on race or color, but seeking opportunity, a better life. And they settled, and it's a life. It's not for show. It's not a costume. It's a lifestyle. It's a way of thinking and a way of living that's passed down generationally.
So, this is probably your next question. You know me, I just jump ahead. So I'm just like, what can we expect from the Humble Ranch at Juneteenth? What are you guys going to be doing?
So we're bringing 4 horses. They're characters in and of themselves. They enjoy the public. They enjoy working with children. So you guys can expect to see the horses. We're going to offer pony rides, but not just with the pony, with the regular horses too. A beautiful Tennessee Walker. JJ's a standard bred. We're going to bring out a paint and a pony. So there's adults that will like a ride. They'll be able to ride. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
You're gonna ride?
We're going to have to get you some boots, girls.
I have some boots, but they're not as pointy.
Yeah, we're going to have to get you some cowboy boots. Cowgirl boots.
Yeah, so they're going to have an opportunity. Many people have never seen a horse or touched a horse. They've seen them on television or in a book, and so you guys will have an opportunity to pet them, to groom them, feed them treats, and spend some time with them and see why we think that they're so wonderful, you know? Yeah.
So let's go back to history. Many of the cowboys were formerly enslaved, but they found new opportunities. Talk about freedom, you know. What do you do with your freedom? After the emancipation, what does the story of black cowboys, how does the story connect to Juneteenth?
So Juneteenth is significant because, as Vice Mayor shared, nearly 2 years there were many enslaved African or African Americans and others who had no idea that they had been freed. And then there's just the concept of freedom, the ability to own and to create, to share openly in community, and to create tangible things that can be passed down generation to generation to generation. And not just tangible things, but knowledge. And the ability to not just dream, but you have the power and the ability and the resources to create. So that's significant because that's what the Black Cowboys, that was their intention, to create a way of living that didn't just benefit themselves, but benefited everyone around them, that benefited their community. And that's why it's so important today. And that's why this Juneteenth celebration at Mountain House is so important, because it's not just about the black cowboys and the black cowgirls. It's important. It's important for little girls to see me on a horse, because they realize in that moment, wow, I can do that. But it stretches much further than just riding a horse. It opens up in their minds the possibility for their own future.
Yes.
You know, I just want to add to that, because the concept of black cowboys and black cowgirls, to be called a cowboy or a cowgirl, yes, that was something that was established in the United States. Horses weren't. So they just went back to doing what they were already doing before enslavement. So they started calling them cow and boys, because boys was negative, and that's what they called African American slave people. But it was a negative thing to be called a cowboy. But what they did is they turned that negative into a positive, and when freedom came, they were able to go back to doing what they already knew how to do before they were enslaved. And that now, though, they were able to do it, we were able to do it for ourselves and our families. And, you know, there's so much more history in that, but horses were not new or just exclusive to the United States.
Yeah, absolutely. They were not.
There were cowboys and cowgirls not called that in other countries.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Horses didn't just start in 1865.
Yes, and what I noticed, the horses were used as a tool at that time, because there were like a lot of cows in the South, Texas and all that. So they were used to help herd the cows and move faster and get things done faster. So it was really a tool used as a source of income.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but from what I realized is that it helped. She was talking about character development and all these other things. I realized that these horses actually get a lot out of you. Yeah. You're not just going to operate this. Okay, I'm not, sorry, maybe not operate. This is a horse, a living being. But it's probably, say, you're going to drive a Ferrari. You need certain discipline, you know, to get this thing, because it has this horsepower.
It's a
Same
both
concept
and.
here.
It's a both and. We stretch each other. So, and I didn't think in the moment when you asked the question. So I ride horses, but I'm learning to barrel race now.
Oh.
So the horses are learning that new skill. You'll meet a 14-year-old African-American bull rider, Cowboy LeVar. So, you know, he's got to train, and roping. So the horses are learning, we're learning side by side. You know, I feel like we benefit more than the horses do, but they love connection. They love to be groomed. You know, they don't want to just be idle. We take them on trail rides on city streets and, you know, Yosemite or on different trails. So, you know, the horses have to be stretched too. You know, it's different walking around the paddock or the pasture versus a 15 or 20 mile trail ride. So it's the relationship is reciprocal.
All right. So why is it important that American history is taught? Families and children need to learn about African American history as part of the American history.
Because African American history is American history. You know, we try to separate, you know, people from their historical significance, but you can't, because without African and African Americans in America, a lot of the things that we have now, that we do now, that we know now, we would not know.
Absolutely, yes.
So, you know, it's very important to bring all things to the table, because that's how we grow.
Yes,
we learn from each other. And, you know, it's information. You can teach me something that I don't know. You're not from America. And so for me to learn about your culture, I mean, I tease you all the time about your perfect English, but I love it. You know what I'm saying? So you're bringing something different to us. And that's what we want to do, is bring something different, more information, you know, so the more we know about each other, the more then we can understand each other and respect
absolutely
each other's differences.
Yes.
Life is better that way.
Isn't it?
Life is better when everyone brings the best part of themselves to the table.
Yeah, and bring your truth. So, question for Mignon and Ronna. What should we expect to do, to see, to take away at the Juneteenth event?
A wonderful time. Family, community, an opportunity for people of all ages to come out and enjoy, what'd you say, great food?
Great food. So Juneteenth in Mountain House, one of the things that myself and the committee have really wanted to bring home is that Juneteenth was about family, it's about faith, and it's about fun. And so we want to continue being grounded in those areas. So I am so excited about the beginning, because the Humble Place Ranch, if you've ever been to a rodeo or a black rodeo, they have what they call a grand entrance. And it's spectacular. It's great to see. Here in Hayward, where they do it, there's a hill, and you have these like hundreds of horses, cowboys, and they come down the hill to the national anthem. I mean, it is just such a beautiful thing to see. And then the horses, and they have the flags, and the horses race through the, what do you call that round thing? Through the round thing. What is that, where they do the horses?
The arena.
Thank you. And see, I never did it, so it's just a round thing. But race to the arena, and it is just one of the most symbolic things about the black cowboys. So we are not doing it that big, but as grand as we can have it in Mountain House.